You want to take a cruise?
Kind of a cruise.
I don't know if like Mexico is safe right now.
I'm not going to Mexico. No, there's
Caribbean cruise.
Yeah, sure, dude.
Can you afford that?
No, dude. Travel Zoo and Groupon, if you look on them, they always recently have like all these trips to Mexico because nobody wants to go get killed.
Oh, I know. But it's terrifying.
I would never want to go
cartels
there.
are like shooting up like legit resorts, like 5-star resorts.
It's just like that HBO series Underbelly, or I don't know if it was on HBO. Have you ever seen it?
Was it about the area under your belly?
Just sit back and enjoy the show.
I was in like a funny mood like a half hour ago, and then you, with your tech problems.
There was no tech problems. You had to write an email for work. That's why you're miserable.
No, you said that nothing was working and you couldn't hear the headphones.
I fixed it within 5 minutes because I'm a technical wizard. And also, look at how I organized everything.
It is nicely done.
Thank you.
You put twist ties around cords.
You didn't have twist ties, all right? I had to fucking ghetto rig. I like wrapped them around themselves. No, those ones are already twisty tied. Twisty tied.
Have you tried the drink? By the way, it's ridiculously stiff.
It's stiff and it's water and vodka and ice. Like I don't know.
Weirdly, it's not cold, even though it has ice in it.
Sorry, we haven't been around a podcast in the last couple of weeks. It's been very busy for the both of us, but just like to point out that Big D will literally say anything to get out of doing podcast work other than recording it. Told me he would produce and buy drinks for the next 2, and then I was like, okay, so tonight the drinks. He's like, no, just pick up the booze.
Yeah.
And here I am with a $12 bottle of vodka. Svedka.
Svedka's actually decent.
No, it was on sale. I think it was $17 with the outrageous bottle tax here in California.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
It's like $3 for the county tax.
I'm not aware of it. I don't notice things like that.
Why is that?
This doesn't affect me.
I mean, you're wearing a pale yellow shirt that's faded that says Mr. Booze.
What does that have to do with anything?
You're just a schmuck, a douchebag. A douchebag.
Dealing with fools and trolls.
A douchebag.
Are you following all this? People are going nuts about this movie, The Hunger Games.
No, haven't heard anything about it.
Are you serious? I thought you were...
No, I actually thought you were making a fat joke about me.
I should have. It's people are going nuts about this fucking movie, and I think it looks terrible.
What is it? What's it about?
So bad. It's about, I don't know, like in the future there's some reality show where they pick people to compete against each other in like some lottery, and then they have to fight till death. And it just looks like shit to me. It looks bad. I don't give a shit. It's like, it's going to be like the next Twilight, because it's like based on a huge series of books that idiots read. Speaking of hating women, I watched this movie last night called Crazy Stupid Love.
Right.
Because I was like, I don't know why I watched it.
I think you told me, your exact words, that you were like panicky and sweaty and had anxiety.
But it's, man, is that a woman-hating film. Like, it's billed as this romantic comedy, but they made every female character incredibly stupid and whorish. But one thing that actually annoyed me in the movie, there's a lot of Ryan Gosling being hot.
Yeah,
it's the whole movie, essentially.
I know.
And then there's a scene where there's a big build-up to her asking him to take his shirt off.
Yeah.
And then he takes it off, and he's like, he's the most in-shape person on the planet.
Yeah, he's done the Spartacus workout.
It made me angry. It made me fucking angry because this is the stuff that's being shown to women all across the country, and then they're sitting next to their husbands and boyfriends and kind of just looking over and just being like, ugh.
I mean,
you're gross.
It's equal. It's even out, though, but it's even out because, we have the same thing, but on the other end, we have the hot women everywhere in front of us, and so they feel the same way. That's the only way we're able to cohabitate one another.
But I like that part of it, though. But I think it might have made me hate Gosling. Have you seen the video of the guy who does How to Look Like Ryan Gosling?
No.
It's really funny. You should peep it.
I'll take a peep. No, but there is one video that's just a sensation across the nation right now. This thing about Coney. Have you heard this?
Oh, yeah.
And so there's that, but now have you heard the newest thing? The guy who directed that he went crazy. And
oh yeah,
did you hear about this?
He was caught. Wasn't he caught like masturbating near a zoo or something?
He was running around dancing and being all like flailing about, I guess, in the street naked or some shit. Like, what? So obviously Coney and his band of thugs put a curse on him.
You think?
Yeah.
You think it's a full-on witch doctor curse?
I mean, they're over there. They've been doing curse rituals since the video came out. They're still doing them.
I'll tell you what, I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either. I watched a minute of it because
so disinterested.
I mean, it's not like I'm disinterested because of the controversy about all the money, where it's going. I'm just like, I don't fucking care. Like, somebody wants to fucking make a film about a cause. Great. It's got some publicity. Once something gets publicity, everybody's like, you got to do it this way. You're fucking not doing it for the right. It's just like, shut the fuck up. Like, if nobody ever heard of it, and you donated a couple $1,000s or whatever the fuck to this thing, you never.
No, I know.
You never fucking.
I
say
feel
anything?
like. I also feel like it's a bummer because, like, for me, Coney is a white hot dog that's delicious, and that's a big like thing in the Northeast. And
the
now
Coney
I feel
hot
like,
dog.
Yeah, now there's going to be a whole generation of people, kids and teenagers, that hear Coney and they think about people murdering their parents in Uganda.
Nah, this is a fad.
like,
This will
it's a white
literally.
hot dog.
No, this will be over within. I mean, this will be over within a month. I guarantee nobody will be talking about it.
Yeah. I love how the guy was nude on the street, and his wife was like, has nothing to do with booze or drugs.
I'm going to Chicago I'm flying into Chicago. I'm going to go meet up with the girlfriend, and she's moving back here with me. We're driving back here.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. I can't wait.
It's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, it's a huge deal. I've been preparing for months.
What do you mean? What have you mentally preparing?
No, I haven't masturbated in about 3 months.
Is she moving in with you? She's moving into your place.
Yes,
your place.
We're moving in together.
She's moving into your place.
This is a big thing that I had to get over. We almost broke up because in fact we did break up for a week because
I know I got on there while you were apart.
To my room while I was wait, what? While I was asleep? Oh, to her. You went to Chicago and got with her and had sex with her is what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
While you were broken up.
Well, this is great to find out now that I'm finding out there's
I waited till you bought the ticket.
God, if you
I wanted you to lose money.
If my significant other cheated on me with you, first of all,
you would be proud that the same partner chose both of us.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't be. No, but yeah, no, I'm excited about it. It's taken me a while because I lived with a girl for a couple of years and she broke my heart. And
what? How'd she do that? She emptied out the fridge.
No, she went to work at a fat camp because she's a counselor getting her master's degree, and she.
I'm not even gonna make a joke about that.
So I think. Well,
it was just like work was too close to home for her.
Yeah, I mean maybe
just
I thought it wouldn't make I thought it would make our relationship flourish. Her being around a bunch of fat people and then being like, wow, you're only like 240 and they're like 360.
Coming home to Jabba the Hutt every night.
No, so she dumped me over the phone. We'd been together for almost 3 years and lived together for 2, and then she called me about a week and a half after being there in New York, and she was supposed to be there for a month, and she dumped me over the phone. It was brute.
Well, that's not good. Did you trash her stuff?
No, man.
Did you think about it? Did she have one teddy bear and you just gutted it like a fish?
I wasn't mad at her. I was just fucking upset, and I was
bad about your fat self. Were you fat at this point?
I was fat. I was the fattest I've ever been.
I need to see a picture of it.
I'll show you a pic. I got some good fat pics.
Fatter than right now?
Yeah, much fatter.
By how much?
20 pounds at least. 25 pounds.
Yikes!
I did P90X after that breakup and stopped eating because I was so depressed.
Great diet. Diet. The depression diet.
It's you can't fucking beat it. I mean, you'll lose. I lost 25 pounds.
I'm surprised you didn't lose more than that.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gaining a lot of muscle doing the P90. I did it for 78
Plus,
days.
you're probably drinking a shitload of booze.
But I stopped drinking beer, and I started drinking only hard liquor.
Yeah.
I had, like, the most fun in my fucking life, but, like, after 6 months of doing it, I was legitimately crazy for, like, a month.
That's because you're doing drugs, too, boy.
Wait. Yes.
Weren't you?
We got a tweet here from someone.
Let's not overpronounce the T's, but okay.
We got a tweet here from someone.
Okay.
Chem Inspire. She's actually a big fan. Cocktails Kimono. Learn how to do rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Trust me, it'll keep you busy.
Oh, I see. You're throwing in 2 extra things.
Lizard, Spock, I think is what is going to be a grabber.
Well, probably not the best tweet for you to read. But
It's the only one we've got.
no, you showed me another one.
Oh, from earlier?
You fucking dickhead.
Which one?
From the big...
Mr. Gromit?
No.
Our biggest fan? Mr. Gromit41 on Twitter is our biggest fan, by the way. He's great. He comments on everything.
So I got an email here from our brand new sponsor, Portillo's.
Thanks, Portillo's.
On the Portillo's inbox. Go to Portillo's for delicious food. This is just a very short, simple one.
Okay.
From Rushi.
Rushi,
Yeah.
okay.
Ashton Kutcher bought his ticket to outer space today. Hope he crashes, yes or no? Do we? Of course I do.
You do?
Don't go to outer space, guy.
Why not?
Because you've already won the lottery.
Space needs Ashton.
Dummy. No, he
Just
was
like 2.5 Men
He was
does.
born 6'5" and extremely handsome.
Yeah.
And goofy. Fucking won the lottery by being discovered into Hollywood. By the way, he has a retard brother.
Oh, does he have a retard brother?
Twin.
Oh,
so
yeah, that's
right there, he's already won the you came out the non-retard.
Well, he stole all.
Now he's
everything.
going to space. You're fucking cocky, and you're going down.
I wouldn't want to go to space, would you? I wouldn't.
I have zero interest in ever doing anything like that.
I mean, like, the only way I would ever do that is if I was forced to do it. That's the only fucking way. I wouldn't want to fucking
That's
go.
how I feel about flying. I mean, even flying is like, it's one of those things where it has to be like, well, it's really going to screw up my life to not get on this plane.
Yeah.
Space would be here's the thing. I'll never be in space. It's not worth worrying about. Like, I know that technology's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
To where, like, everyone's just going to go to space.
I never want to go to space. I don't ever have any desire. It's such a volatile. It's not.
Well, the problem is with jet fuel being so expensive, rocket fuel,
Right.
they're not taking you to space, buddy.
No. Well,
they have to be really efficient.
There's actually this new technology that you argued
Don't
with
get
me.
started on this because you'll cost us listeners.
Okay.
No, I mean, go ahead.
I don't care. Fuck it, listeners.
They're just going to be like, well,
Yeah.
it's a homeless guy that is reading headline. Go ahead.
Man, I'm so sick of finding articles because you're too fucking lazy to do it.
No. What is this new technology? Or as you would say, the new technology.
So they're going to build a wooden ladder that goes from Earth to the moon.
Go ahead. What's the real story?
No, so they're talking about how possibly in the near future, maybe 50 years, they...
50 years? Ugh, I thought it was like 20.
Could be 20. Who knows what the fuck's going to happen. We're not even going to be here in 20
you
years.
only looked
dude.
at the headline. Go ahead.
We're not going to be here in 20 years, first
Go
of all.
ahead. Go
They're
ahead.
gonna have this.
Fuck.
They're gonna have this piece of equipment. It's gonna be like vertical railroad tracks, but but there's the train cars that ride on them. They're driven by magnets, so they're hovering over the rails.
Okay.
So there's
sounds safe.
So there's no friction, and it's going to go from Earth to the moon, and you're gonna be able to take a trip at thousands of miles an hour to the moon
Great.
in the near future.
Couple questions. Who's going to build this? Who's ponying up the money to build the 2 million mile long magnet powered train track? Who's building it?
I think they're looking for investors. You interested?
Yeah, they're looking. Who's looking?
So you don't believe me at all. You're just saying that I'm making this up. I came up with this sci-fi story. In
I
my
think
head.
there's a guy going around retirement homes in Florida telling old people that they can triple their nest egg in just a year if they invest in his moon elevator. Mm-hmm. You invested in it,
this
didn't you?
Story actually, I did. $200.
What did you do on St. Patrick's Day?
Nothing, man. I drank during the day and got too drunk to do anything, and then
Who were you with?
myself. I was by myself. And you know
By
what?
the way, here's the thing.
It was wonderful.
It sounds fucking great.
It was great.
It sounds fantastic.
You want to know one of the activities that I did by myself?
Yeah, I would love to.
I
I'm
danced.
jealous.
I danced.
To what?
I turned on Pandora Radio and danced in the
What
living room.
channel? Like 80s rock or?
No, it was a quick mix. A quick mix, including today's hits.
Nice. You must have been hammered.
I was stoned as shit and hammered.
Oh man, you had a lot of fun. I was at a wedding that was great, but I could kill for some mirror dancing right now.
Dude,
carefree and fancy free.
I love how you mirror dance. Like, I just dance in front of the dog and think it's hilarious because he must think I'm a nut.
I get the mirror involved because I'm pretending that I'm on stage and people are looking at me. And I'm doing my dance.
So you're pretending that you in the mirror is other people looking at you.
I'm giving myself the view that the audience has of me. But see, when I dance, I don't dance to like dance music. I put on
a show
like Foreigner and Journey and REO Speedwagon, and I do air guitar and I do a lot of kicks.
Like at the
I do a lot of kicks. I have a whole routine to feels like the first time.
How would you feel about maybe just putting that on tape?
Well, no,
and letting our fans see.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to go to live karaoke.
Yeah.
They have live karaoke where you can get up with on a full size stage with a 5-piece band at the Hard Rock in Hollywood. And apparently there's like no line because it freaks people out. It's more intimidating than regular karaoke because you're like elevated like 7 feet on a huge stage. And I think I'm gonna do Feels Like the First Time.
When are you gonna do it? I'd like to come and see that.
I'm thinking maybe next Friday.
Can I? I'm gonna be in on that. I'd like to go.
I'm hoping that you will be. I mean, I would like to get a little group, go over, have some drinks.
It's too bad I'm your only friend. So
I literally will have so many people that want to go. So I'm gonna send a mass text.
A mass text?
Yeah.
You know people hate mass text, right?
I BCC.
So you try. By the way, you tried to BCC everybody the other day, and I saw everybody's email address.
No, you didn't. I asked multiple people because you fucking tried to freak me out.
I taken up a new fucking hobby.
It actually freaked me out, and I had to pick up the phone and call Mira. I was like, "Can you see the other emails?" She was like, "No."
I like how you didn't just ask me, but I have taken up
because you're a fucking liar.
I have taken up a liking to lying to you. I don't know what it is, but
I don't
getting one over on you, the biggest liar in the world. It just feels so good.
I just got a sip of pure grain alcohol. I have no idea how that sip was more powerful than the other ones. It was like I was expecting it to taste like the previous 34 sips of the liquid. What are you doing?
What?
You can't hide it from me when you stop listening and start looking at the computer.
I have fucking...
Are you IMing?
No, I was clicking over to make sure that our shit was still recording.
What's your girlfriend's number? I'm calling right now.
No.
Well, because it's 2.
Well, first of all, I'm not going to say it on the air. And second of all...
Text it to me. I want to call her on air.
Why? Why do you want to do that?
Because I kind of wanted her to break up with you because I don't like you.
Hey, listen. So the thing is, here's the thing, all right? Big D, you're a jerk.
No,
and you're not going to fuck my girlfriend.
I already did.
And I will not.
I already did.
And I will not make out with you.
None of that's going on the air.
Ding, 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 dong.
So Nokia's issued a patent for vibrating tattoos that will alert you when you have a call or a text message. No joke.
That's ridiculous.
People will buy it.
You know what? I think it might be time to just stop inventing shit.
Oh, I agree.
Like, I'm pretty comfortable. Like, I know this is how you start becoming old when you start shunning technology, but I feel like we're good.
Yeah. No, I'm in the same boat.
You know what I mean? Like, just this new level of stuff starting to not jive with me.
Well, I mean, the only thing we could stand to solve is the fucking the greenhouse gases, the gases from cars and shit.
That would be great.
Why can't we just use fucking electric cars?
But I just still want a car to look and feel like a car. Just be better for the environment.
Wait, you don't want a car to look and feel like a car?
I do. I don't need an elevator to the moon. You know what I mean?
God, you are just... What are you talking about?
I'm saying small improvements on the stuff we have I'm fine with. But I don't need any new
This is
things.
the worst fucking podcast ever. Jesus Christ. Just like going back in my head about what we've talked.
Nothing yet. I don't need anything new to be invented. Like
yeah.
Okay, like pre-phone, right?
Yeah.
They didn't have all the good stuff yet. They needed one more thing. They needed the phone, and then the internet was like one more thing.
Well, I mean, there was the computer before that. Fucking idiot.
They had computers in ancient Greece.
Yeah, those little balls that bounced did math. and
Abacus.
shit. Yeah, the abacus.
You know, I just am
Abacus.
cool with where we're at. Like if you made me like if I was the almighty ruler of the earth,
Yeah.
I would just be like, okay, moratorium on inventions.
What about
Just relax,
right?
take a break.
Mhm.
Everyone just take a vacation.
God, it'd be fucking great, wouldn't it? But no, man, we're too driven by fucking like making money and business. But how do you feel about just the outrageous overpopulation and the fact that literally in 2 generations the fucking Earth is gonna have like 20 billion people on it?
I don't think that's the case.
Really? I mean, it's exponential, dude.
It's not exactly.
No?
Not exactly right now. Here's the thing. Populations kind of maintain themselves, and I think that's where like viruses and shit come in.
Cancer's a huge one, dude.
People
it's
are
like the plague.
Oh yeah, and it's going through the roof.
It's insane, man.
Because
Like,
of all the fucking carcinogens that we're putting into the A.
what did I text you the other day just to make you feel like shit?
What?
I think I texted you, you know what sucks?
Oh, cancer, and we could both get it or something.
I was
Yeah,
like,
what was that? Actually, you sent me a bunch of weird texts. I was in New York.
I was hoping you wouldn't do this.
Oh, I said,
Come on.
you had a bunch of weird shit this weekend. You said, dude. Oh, first you wrote, I miss you.
Well, I did.
You wrote, I miss you.
I was drunk by myself.
And then I wrote, miss you more, frown face.
That's just because you were deathly scared because you were about to get on a plane you thought was going to go
I
down.
know. And then you sent me a picture of Bruno Mars and just wrote, make you feel, question mark.
No, wasn't there a subject that says, how does this, ...
Oh, yeah, I didn't even see that.
God damn it. That ruins the whole effect.
And then I wrote, he's a fucking rapist. You said, I want him dead. And then here's what an asshole you are. I said, I'm getting ham-boned in JFK Airport right now. Pure spice, this flight is going to be hellish. And you wrote, dude, there's a legit chance you're going down over L.A. Winds are bestief. Almost blew me over on my motorcycle. Good luck, podcast co-host and old friend.
Well, I thought there was a chance that you could die.
And then I wrote, I'd suck a homeless dick to get this flight canceled.
Dude, texts are fucking hilarious.
I wasn't even joking. If my flight goes down, please be aware that there are cats in my apartment that will die if not fed. You can have all audio equipment.
The thing is, too, is that you were like, I know that you were serious when you sent that. Like, that was serious.
Not as serious as you were when you wrote miss you. Where were you?
What a downer. No, I was serious. I did. No, I didn't really miss you at all, actually.
I guarantee you did because you was drunk.
U.S. man buried under mound of pinto beans dies.
Was he trying to set the Guinness record?
Is that a good segue?
By the way, I'm scared to replay it now, but I'm pretty sure my laugh just went.
It should be our new opening song.
I just heard it and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I was like, "That was me?"
No, things are real fucking weird in podcast town today. Like, I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, shit.
No, he was buried under a 20-foot mound of pinto beans at a warehouse in eastern Colorado.
Oh, they were probably in the cans. They weren't. It wasn't raw beans. It's not just. There's not in a warehouse. Maybe if it was a factory. Can you?
I'm reading.
Do you
I'm
know
reading.
how to read?
It's. Oh wait, no. You're absolutely wrong, and they knew assholes like you would be trying to poke holes in the story.
It was a cannery, not a warehouse, motherfucker.
Because they say right here, reports of a worker trapped in a pile of loose pinto beans surfaced. So yeah.
Poor son of a bitch, because we're laughing at him,
And
and so is his family.
We're sorry.
They're like, if we knew Todd, if we knew one person this was going to happen to, It was Todd.
You want to know what the first thing I thought
It
when
was
I read?
Todd.
You want to know what the first thing I thought when I read that was?
What?
Could have eaten my way out of it.
You would have just been 20 foot wide when you got out of it. Little 10 foot.
I would have fucking died like somebody who's getting pulled over and eats like 20 bags of crack.
Yeah, dude. By the way, the police would have like found you and they would have been like, "We don't know how to explain it, but he ate a 10-foot tunnel as wide as his body up through the mound. He almost made it. You die with 1 foot of bean left.
We can't explain why he needed a 10-foot wide tunnel.
Yeah, it's weird. He was buried under 20 feet of pinto beans. He ate through a 19-foot tunnel and then stopped to have a snack of Twinkie, and then he exploded.
And we were where'd he get a Twinkie? No, but you know what's fucked up though?
It was Retep. He always has Twinkies.
I do. I carry Twinkies in my pockets.
Well, you carry Twinkies on your pinkies.
This is so fucking fucked up. All right. No, but the weirdest part of this whole article is that dozens of rescue workers and even 4 inmates from the county jail spent an hour digging through a mound of legumes. Like how they changed the wording to legumes.
You gotta make sure it's not, say bean.
What's up with the 4 inmates? They're just like, hey, inmates, come on. Are you bored? Let's go dig this guy out of a pile of beans.
They were in the middle of a prison break and they were starving. They started eating from the top. Everyone else was eating from the bottom. So we're taking applications for podcast interns.
Oh, I haven't made the post yet. I'm going to. I'm going to do it tomorrow.
For those of you who are listening,
yes,
who are interested in being intern for the podcast, the position is a paid position. Paid in
pinto beans,
alcohol and pinto beans,
legumes.
A share of sponsor profits, though,
and of course,
such as the Portillo's inbox. Go to Portillo's for really good food.
Yeah, Portillo's inbox. But if you like the podcast and you want to be part of it, hey,
yeah, so
I'm gonna be a part of it.
So you'll make a. What are you gonna do? Put a thing on the website, or on the Facebook, or on the Twitter?
I'll do it all. I'm gonna do everything. No, this is a really interesting article. This scorned male fruit flies turn to booze according to a new study. They actually,
is this like the monkeys that steal the booze that you talked about last week?
It says
which is true. Nuts.
They did a study. People paid for a study to study fruit flies who have been sexually rejected.
Like we're going with this.
And they go to the booze-soaked food more than those that have been satisfied by sex from the female fruit flies.
All right. So, explain it.
Well,
because I truly wasn't listening. I was looking at cruises.
That's fine. But and why are you doing that during a fucking podcast? But
because I didn't think this was going to be good, and now I'm concerned that it is.
I like that. No, so, I mean, it's the same behavior that men display. Like, there's no need to study fruit flies. Like, if a woman rejects you, you go home and fucking drink.
Oh, so they put out, like, booze-soaked fruit fly food?
Yeah.
Available at petco.com for any fruit fly needs.
Booze-soaked oranges.
So they put booze-soaked food out, and, okay, here's my problem with this study. You've seen a fruit fly, right?
Yeah.
So scientists are watching a bunch of fruit flies, and they're like, yep, that one just got rejected. Let's watch them. And then another fruit fly lands on an orange, and they go, yes, he's getting drunk. You can't track a fruit fly.
And why the fuck is it a fruit fly? It's not like it's related to a human in any way, shape, or form.
That study was paid for by Svedka Vodka.
Are you serious?
No, but I'm... Oh my god, that was like a "You serious, Clark" moment. Hey kids, Santa was spotted over.
You serious, Clark? Yo, I mean, I don't know. Oh my god, dude! There's a fucking picture, an up close picture of fucking fruit flies.
Oh, that's proof that it must be an accurate study. If you put more than 2 fruit flies together, you wouldn't be able to tell who was rejected and who wasn't.
Dude.
You would just see. And how do you know when a fruit fly gets rejected? Does she throw a drink in his face? Does she slap him with one of her 16 arms?
I'm fucking dumbfounded by this study, dude. I'm dumbfounded, man. Like, this was just a wild experiment to do. The lead researcher told Science. Oh, is that a magazine? I'm like, told Science? Like the industry of science?
A leading researcher told Science that, he thought fruit flies were gay.
Yo, I mean, so come on. This guy, we didn't expect to see such dramatic results. Like,
Oh,
what
yes.
are you fucking hypothesizing about these fruit flies
I'm
for?
more interested in the amazing technology they must have invented to track the fruit flies.
A microscope?
Yeah, you can't. No, you can't track a fruit fly through a full interaction and then all the way over to a rotted orange. That's nuts.
It's fucking, it's outrageous. I just can't believe people
okay.
spent fucking money on
That's
this.
so dumb. I mean, first of all, insects don't have brains, number one. So what these assholes are saying is that the fruit fly gets his courage up, goes over to the girl that he's been into since 6th grade. She rejects him, and he's like, I'm going for the booze-soaked orange. I don't care about work tomorrow. I'm going to be hungover. That's not.
Oh my god.
They don't have brains. It doesn't work.
I don't get it, man. What the fuck is wrong?
People
with
got bilked out of money for that study.
Yeah,
Don't think that'll be published in the New England Journal of Medicine.
Dude, I'm gonna say this right now,
Spit.
and I've said this in previous podcasts.
Have you said this in previous podcasts? Jesus, watch your peas.
I've said this in previous podcast. Fuck.
Okay. Yes. What have you said? What have you said? What have you said?
Nothing.
Come on. What have you said?
No.
Don't lampoon.
Fuck you. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home, Mr. Booze. No. I've just said that the alcohol. Like, I legit fucking hated you when I got here. I didn't want to do this. I legit was like, let's just end the whole podcast. Like,
I was so ready. I was so ready to email you and say, we have to take some time off unless you can produce all the podcasts. I was going to try to stiff arm you.
no, I'm not doing. I would quit. I would just take my.
I don't think you would. I think you're too into it.
I'll just do my fucking own. I don't care. I don't need you.
We had over 5,000 downloads on the last podcast.
I'll find.
The success is getting to you.
No, I'll find somebody who's more talented.
You
than
can't find anyone that does what I do.
I'll just be like, here, listen to these podcasts. They're pretty funny. Do you want to do one with me?
Yeah,
I'll do all the work, and all you have to do is come and get your name out there.
Right. So if that was the case, then any actor off the street could just go do a Ryan Gosling impression and be that hunky and.
Well, no, it's because
amazing.
I have the technical wizardry.
Again, it's
that it
not
takes.
technical.
Technical. I said
Is
technical.
that a Chicago? It's not a Chicago.
I don't
accent.
say I said
We have
tech.
proof. Rewind. Okay.
I'm gonna rewind.
Yeah. Technical.
Technical.
You said
technical. Did you hear it?
Stop.
Technical.
No, you said technical, and I want a real rewind.
A real fucking rewind.
Don't-
Yeah, you want me to
Ollie,
edit
if you're editing this.
the technical wizardry?
What would we do on a cruise?
You,
Like, let's say
we'd obviously just get
let's say-
drunk and gamble.
Let's say we did like a couple's trip, went on a cruise.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
How would you see it going down? Let's say we went all out, did like a 6-day deal. Do you think we would hang out every day, or do you think that we'd just try to take a day off?
What is it? A 6-day deal?
Let's say we did like a 6-day thing, Caribbean style.
No, we'd see each other every day because there would be nights where we'd go to bed early. That's when we would have our apart time. But
There's casinos on these deals, though.
of course, I mean, it would be you and your girlfriend fighting for 2/3 of the time.
Okay, yeah,
And then
about 4 days.
and then me and my girlfriend fighting for 3/3 of the time.
Sure, 6 out of 6. It's hard not to get in a fight on a cruise. You have so much to stress you out, like meal choices.
Meal choices. Oh, meal choices.
Come on, you know a lot about meal choices, Polly.
No, I don't. I'm just like, here, give me that. Put it in my mouth. Shove it down my throat.
You know, it's one of those things where you know the food just sucks, but they're like, eat a lot of it. It's free.
Did you hear what happened in Atlanta today?
Someone died.
U.S. teen gets stuck in trash chute.
Wait, what? Who?
Yeah.
A U.S. dean?
A teen. A U.S. teen.
How'd he go?
He had
Are
to be
people nuts? Do people does evolution need to give us whiskers so we stop getting stuck in things?
Let's just do a spontaneous. What's the story? Come on.
U.S. teen gets stuck in trash chute?
Yeah.
My thought is
Atlanta, U.S. teen.
that... Oh, God. Dude, one of the chimney sweeps was in Atlanta. Let me just think here. I'm just trying to think what could get me in a trash chute, because your end game is that you get all the way to the bottom and you're in a dumpster.
That's like sealed.
Full of like cat feces.
A sealed dumpster that you can't get out of, most likely. Oh my God! Yeah.
Was he my thought is that this teenager had broken into an apartment building.
Well, first thing, do you think it's a man or a woman who did this?
It's a male.
Okay.
Oh, there's no question. He'd broken into an apartment building to. He was kind of like stalking the girl that just broke up with him. She was going to prom with someone else, and he was kind of caught, and he was running down the hall, and he was cornered, and he went into the trash room and tried to slide down the chute.
Okay, no, and
if any of that's true,
it's so far off, but it's great, and I love your what's the stories.
What do you
That's
got
why I
going
missed
on?
you. So it's a woman, first of all, and she put her cell phone in a fast food bag and threw it down the trash chute. And
Not thinking she was very thin, by the way.
then realized that it was missing and made the logical connection.
Because she didn't think, let me just go to the first floor and just see if there's a way into that room.
Dude, and the guy, one of the...
Man, bad choices.
Hold on. Who's fact? Hang on one second.
God, so she's a fucking fatso. She
Oh.
just is eating $15 worth of Taco Bell.
Yeah, and
She's so stupid and fat that she puts her phone in a fucking bag.
And she's just so enamored by the food, and it's so good
Yeah,
because
she was like,
"Oh my god, my phone!"
yeah.
No, but
She tried to take a bite out of the phone. They don't have that in the story, too.
So the police spokesman Tim Fecht, he said, "I've heard
Bad
of
name,
I know.
Tim Fecht.
Tim Fecht." He said, "I've heard of people getting stuck while cleaning the chutes, but taking a swan dive like in the movies, that's pretty rare."
Oh man. Did they say if she was retarded?
No.
So-
she was just taken to a nearby hospital for minor injuries.
Which do you think makes her stupider? The swan dive down the chute, or taking a cell phone, which feels nothing like a fast food wrapper, and shoving it into the bag and taking it all the way to the chute, never wondering, why is this so heavy? I just ate every morsel.
I mean, that's a really...
Which one makes her dumber, honestly?
It's the trash chute. I mean, of course.
That shows no preservation for your own life, you stupid idiot.
No, but that's like, I mean, but the putting your cell phone in the trash bag and then throwing it into a disposal, not even the garbage can, is only like 2 points below diving in the fucking, anybody who did that, I would be like, no, they need to be hospitalized because they're 2 points away from diving into a trash chute.
She should be held for like a year in a mental facility because you just don't do. By the way, I've seen 30 trash chutes.
Yeah,
I've never seen one so wide that I thought even I could get down it. And I'm guessing I'm about half the girth of this whale.
Sometimes fear is a good thing. What are you doing?
I know, right? You always make fun of me for fear.
No, I do. Yeah, that's what I say. But I mean, I could understand if it was like, $30,000 worth of cocaine or something. But like your cell phone,
Yeah.
Yeah,
if it was the briefcase from Pulp Fiction.
yeah, which nobody still knows what's in that.
Everyone says it's the Ving Rhames
soul.
character's soul.
His soul, yeah.
But
I heard that's bullshit.
if you put your cat down it, right?
Yeah,
or your small dog, you go to the bottom and it's locked, and you know that the animal needs medication within an hour or it's going to die.
Yeah.
Then maybe you try a swan dive. How did they get her out? How do you get someone out of a trash chute? I don't.
They actually had to go to the dumpster and get her out because it goes into the dumpster and it's piled up so high that she was stuck in. You know what I mean? Like a
so
fucking
she actually,
chimney.
so
it's the same thing.
She actually could have fit.
She fit down the trash chute.
What
She
size
swan
trash
dived.
chute is this? Is this a building for the obese?
She swan dived. She fucking went head first into the fucking trash chute. I know
There's
it's
so much
unbelievable.
It's so terrible.
Being
stuck in a trash chute would be the worst thing.
You want to know what I did one time? And I was real proud of it.
Went into a trash chute?
No, stole a 16-pound bowling ball from the local bowling alley at college. Went to the top floor drunk and just dropped it down the trash chute.
What a dumb move.
Legit, no reason whatsoever. And it was like, I was so happy.
I wish you got caught. I hope you get caught now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, yeah, we've had that case went cold.
Yeah,
We're gonna get that fucking guy.
people don't want an hour.
People want a fucking hour.
Well, if people want an hour, I want them to send feedback saying, please do an hour. I think people like it short and sweet. Boom, half hour. Ride home, you listen to it, it's done. Can't wait for the next one.
But I mean,
leave people
who's
wanting
driving
more.
Who's driving a half hour?
Leave people wanting more, you dick.
Leave them wanting more when you can only get out one podcast every 2 weeks, you dick.
It's not my fault. Who
It's
canceled
your
the
fault.
last one?
It's your fault.
Who canceled the last one?
1 out of 11.
Well,
One
you
out
canceled,
of 11.
and why? Because you wanted to go drink?
No, because I was tired. You fuck.
Oh, well, stay awake. Do some
Yeah, I was
coke.
tired. yeah. So
Do a little coke, you fatso.
So we're either doing an hour. Or
okay, or what? What's your ultimatum?
or we're doing one every week.
By the way, it's ultimatum, not ultimatatum.
We're doing. You can't just make things up that I say and then fucking try and harp on me for
Ali,
it.
cut a montage of all of his mispronunciations.
That would be funny, but
I
nobody.
think I just mispronunciate.
Jeez, what an idiot. So here's the deal. You ready? This is the ultimatum.
Yeah. What's the ultimate tomato?
All right, so we're either doing the podcast every single week. To release it on Monday. We're doing it every Thursday. Going to release it on Monday without exception, unless somebody's legit out of town.
Okay, you canceled from tiredness.
Once you've canceled several times for no reason.
Probably for
because you had to work out. You couldn't work out in the morning that day.
Okay,
you couldn't just.
If I don't work
you
out,
couldn't work out earlier.
If I don't work out, my self-esteem goes through the basement.
Anyway, so that's A.
Okay, or B.
The A part or
do
B.
An hour?
Or B.
No, I'd rather do more often, shorter, sweeter. Boom.
Me
done.
too. We're doing it every week.
So S my D, pal.
Fuck you.
All right, any gay. Let's move on.
All right, so
it's been fun.
It has.
I am going to take you up on that challenge to finish off that bottle of Svedka tonight.
Okay, I'm down with that. It's 11:40.
Can you go in the kitchen and don't make a lot of noise and make one?
Sure. What are we just gonna hang out in the spare bedroom? I mean, the studio.
Yeah, we'll say we have to record more.
By the way, what's with this pigsty today? Anyways,
I had to spread stuff out because I was packing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a fact. I mean, look at it. It's obvious packing. There's bags out there.
No fucking intern or guest would ever want to be in here. That's
a beautiful. This guest room is nicer than your house.
No, it's a nice guest room when you keep it clean. Piggy. All right.
Anyway, so
this
intern applications, please.
Yes.
Also, if you would prefer an hour to shorter formats, let us know, and also let Retep know how disgusting you think he is. Good night, everybody.
Wait, no.
What?
No.
Good night.
Good night. Worst podcast ever.